everyone! Welcome to today's lesson. In this video, we're going to learn how to construct a frequency distribution table. A simple but powerful tool that helps us organize data and understand it easily. By the end of this video, you'll be able to group a raw data, create class intervals, and complete your own frequency distribution table. Let's begin! Before we build the table, let's understand what it actually is. A frequency distribution table is a chart that shows how often each value or group of values appears in a data set. In other words, it organizes data so we can easily see patterns, like the most common scores, the least common, and how spread out the values are. This is especially useful when you have a lot of data. Instead of reading through dozens of numbers, a frequency table summarizes everything neatly. Let's work with an example. Imagine we surveyed 30 students about their scores in a quiz. Here's the raw data. Looks confusing, right? That's why we need a frequency distribution table. So the first step is we need to arrange the data from lowest to highest. Then we are going to compute the range. So the formula of range is the highest value minus the lowest value. So 95 minus 45, that is 50. This helps us to decide how to group the data. Step is to find the class mark. In finding the class mark, we need to use the stage rule formula. So we have the 1 plus 3.322 log n. Always remember that our n here is the total number of data, and that is 30. So grab your calculator to calculate this one. Therefore, our number of class or our class mark is 5.91 or 6. So our next step is to determine the class width. We calculate the class width using the formula. Class width is equals to range over class mark. Then we're going to round up to a convenient number. Our range is 50 and our class mark is 6. So we have 50 over 6 is equals to 8.33 or 9. So therefore, our class width is equals to 9. We are going to construct our table. Start with the lowest value, then add the class interval for each row. So our class mark is 6. So we have 6 rows. First, we need to identify our lowest value. So our lowest value is 45 and our interval is 9. So we're going to add 45 plus 9, including the 45. So we have 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. So our first row is equals to 45 to 53. And our second row is 54 to 62. Our third row is equals to 63 to 71. Our fourth row is equal to 72 to 80. Our fifth row is 81 to 89. And our last row is 90 to 98. Next, we are going to tally the data. Now, going back to the raw data and mark a tally for each value in the appropriate interval. So for the score 45 to 53, we have 2 students. And for the score 54 to 62, we have 4 students. And for the score 63 to 71, we have 6 students. And for the score 72 to 80, we have 8 students. And for the score 81 to 89, we have 6 students. And for the highest score 90 to 98, we have 4 students. Now, let's find the class mark. So in finding our class mark, we're going to add the lower and upper classes, divide by 2. So we have 90 plus 98 divided by 2 is equal to 94. 81 plus 89 divided by 2 is equals to 85. And 72 plus 80 divided by 2 is equals to 76. And 63 plus 71 divided by 2 is equals to 67. And 54 plus 62 divided by 2 is equals to 58. And last, we have 45 plus 53 divided by 2 is equals to 49. So that is our class mark. Now, we're going to find the frequency multiplied by class mark. So in finding this one, we're just going to multiply the class mark and the frequency. So 4 times 94, and that is 376. And 6 times 85, that is 510. 8 times 76, that is 608. And 6 times 67, that is 402. And 4 times 58, that is 232. And 2 times 49, and that is 98. So that is our f times x.
So next, we're going to find our lower class boundary. In finding our lower class boundary, we just simply subtract 0.5 from our lower class. So we have 90 minus 0.5 is equal to 89.5, and 81 minus 0.5 is equal to 80.5. 72 minus 0.5 is equals to 71.5, and 63 minus 0.5 is equal to 62.5. 54 minus 0.5 is equals to 53.5, and 45 minus 0.5 is equal to 44.5.
Next, we are going to find the less than cumulative frequency. So in finding this one, we're just simply copy the first frequency number, that is 2. Then 2 plus 4 is equals to 6, and 6 plus 6 is equals to 12, and 12 plus 8 is equals to 20, and 20 plus 6 is equals to 26, and 26 plus 4, that is 30. So that is our less than cumulative frequency. In finalizing our frequency distribution table, let's find the summation of frequency to see if our total number of frequency is aligned with our total number of classes. So
now, let's find the summation of our frequency. So we have 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 2. We have 30. Next, we're going to find the summation of our frequency times the class mark. So we have 376 plus 510 plus 608 plus 402 plus 232 plus 98 is equals to 2226. So that is our frequency times class mark.
And just like that, we have a complete frequency distribution table.
Great job!
You've learned how to construct a frequency distribution table from scratch,
starting from raw data all the way to organized class intervals.
If you found this helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more educational lessons.
See you next time! Bye-bye!